My name is Kirsten Farmer, and I'm going to talk today about Marilyn Lind, who was the first director of, at that time, called North Kent Service Center. And she was the director there from 1984, the hired director from 1984 till 1990. And her main claim to fame as part of the North Kent Service Center was it went from a little building with no running water down in Rockford, down in downtown Rockford, to the building which is just to the north of the Catholic Church. The 88 keys on the piano that she played so well. I mean, she was a wonderful pianist as well, and those kinds of things aren't mentioned often, but she was very talented and sharp, smart cookie, good gal. But I think Marilyn's biggest gift was that she had a heart for the rural poor. And she was so excited to be able to use her Spanish language because she had been a missionary in Mexico and Costa Rica and Colombia for over 25 years, she and her husband and their kids. So when she came back in 1980 to the States, she started working at North Kent Service Center in 1982 and then was hired at full-time in 1984. So, but her gift really, she saw the need to make it more. And so she connected with the bishop of the Catholic Church who donated the property for that first building. And they had a large support by the Ministerial Association, which I'm sure they still do, but also a generous gift from the Krause family and so forth. And so it was only a few months, and they'd raised the $90,000 of the $120,000 that they needed for that first building. But anyway, about Marilyn, she loved working with the migrants and the Hispanic community that were here permanently because she could speak their language so clearly, and she counseled with them and helped them, and they had the food subsidies and all that kind of thing as well, and they did transportation things, and it was just kind of a miniature of what is happening today. And I know it's grown way beyond all of that, but at that time they serviced what they felt was a lot of people. When I think about Marilyn and her interest in the rural poor and the migrant workers, it really is thrilling to see what's happening now, and that the two board members and workers here can speak Spanish, and they're reaching out to these folks who back in the 80s needed this kind of help and still do today. And it's being addressed in a very positive way. I'm very grateful, and I know Marilyn would be too. If Marilyn Lind were alive today and could see what's happened with North Kent Now Connect, she would just be overwhelmed and say, wow, this is amazing.